What's going on? What's going on, y'all? We about to cook in the kitchen again, right? So, I got this recipe that I'm about to make for y'all. That's gonna be so delicious, oh so delicious, something different. 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna have these ingredients in your cabinet. So, I think y'all gonna like it. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up a sauce, and I want to at least let this marinate for like just 30 minutes. It don't really need a long time, but need just a little time. So let me get my ingredients, and we're gonna get into this video. All right, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, that like button, and this gonna be a good one. I hope y'all ready. I need me some onions. Onions. Oh, you know what? I got some onions too. Okay, so I need onion, bell pepper. This should be enough onion here. I need that out the freezer, the onion and the bell pepper. Let me see. Let me see. Dang, I bought soy sauce and I got soy sauce. I mean, this is. Okay. Alright, so we need that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get the sauce mixed up real quick, right? So, the ingredients you're going to need for the sauce is soy sauce, cornstarch, garlic, minced garlic or whatever, onion, bell pepper, brown sugar, and I like to add just a little red pepper flake because it just amps up the flavor when you add that. Do I got some red pepper flakes? I got some. Might not be right here on my turnip, but I know I got some. Hold on, let me get my seat. Let me get my stuff. Alright, so I got what I need. Okay, so the seasonings you're going to need for the chicken is going to be some chicken bouillon seasoning. You're going to need some brown sugar. You're going to need some soy sauce, whichever one you want to choose, light or regular. You're going to need some paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, red pepper flakes is optional, seasoning salt of your choice, minced garlic. I got me some Tony's blackening seasoning, but it's optional. I got some salt-free herb seasoning here, some black pepper and parsley, and some cornstarch, and I got some bell peppers, and I got onions right here. That's all you're gonna need for your chicken. Okay, so let's mix up the sauce real quick. All right, so this gonna be the marinade. So what you're gonna need is some. Let me get y'all in here over here so y'all can see real good. Okay. All right, so in here you want to pour some soy sauce. I ain't got no measurements, y'all. I just want to make sure I got enough because I want this to be enough sauce for the chicken while it's baking and to glaze it. So I'm gonna need all that. It's not a whole bottle, but yeah. Okay. All right. So that we're gonna need. Just go and throw some parsley in here just to make it pretty. Okay. Then when you add, oh, you know what? I wanted some. Hold on. Okay. I wanted a little bit of ginger, but I don't think I got none. It's all good though. All right. So now you want to add you some garlic to this. Then I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes, just a little bit. Then I'm gonna add some onion powder. Garlic powder. brown sugar. Then we're going to put some onion and bell pepper. Bell pepper. I'm going to add some more onion. Let me get this cut up safely and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got some more onion here. And then we're gonna mix this up. And we're gonna taste it and see what do we want to add or what do we want to take away. I can't take none away. I'm talking about take away. See what do we want to add. That's perfect, but I forgot one thing I want to put in there. Okay. I want to add some honey to this. So we're going to add some honey. Mix it up. Okay, so now I got my chicken over here. We're gonna wash the chicken off. We're gonna get it in this marinade. All right, so before we put the chicken in the marinade, we got to season the chicken first, child. Moving too fast for myself. All right, so we're gonna get this chicken seasoned up. I got me some legs and thighs with some seasoning salt. This is some Tony seasoning. Some salt-free herb seasoning. Black pepper. Blackening seasoning. Garlic powder. Paprika. Onion powder. And a little chicken bouillon. Keep in mind that you got the soy sauce, which is salty, so try not to over season. All right, so now we're gonna get all this here mixed up. All right, so now we're just gonna take this here and get it in the marinade. So now I'm gonna let this here marinate for about a good 30 minutes. And I'm gonna move on to the next step in just a second. All right, y'all, so now we at the stove. I got a little oil in my pan. Just like we did the jerk chicken, we're gonna do the chicken, this here teriyaki chicken the same way. So what I'm about to do is we're gonna pan sear this chicken first to build up the flavor before we get it in the oven. All right, so we're gonna pan sear it just enough to get some color on it, right? So that's what we're about to do. And we're gonna cook these in the oven. They done marinated for about a good 2 hours. I said 30 minutes, but it done been about 2 hours. Don't overcrowd your pan because it's gonna make it not fry or brown or sear. It's not gonna make it sear if you overcrowd the pan. So make sure you have your eye up on a good temp, and see that brown sugar gonna get it a nice little color to it too. You want to make sure you got room around the chicken so it can breathe, so that it can fry. So that's what we wanted to do, just to brown up a little bit. All right, so once it starts doing that and I roll it over, I'm gonna come back. But save your sauce in the pan because we're gonna make a glaze with that to go on the chicken. Alrighty, y'all, so I done browned the chicken. It's not done, but it's brown. And the color that's on it, it's only from the brown sugar that's caramelized on it. So it's not burnt, it's just caramelized. So now we're gonna take this here and get it over in my pan. And I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna get these chicken thighs and legs in this pan here. And we're gonna let it start cooking in the oven. I'm putting mine on 450 degrees so it can cook fast, right? But what we're about to do is we're about to take these bell peppers and onions out this bowl, and I'm gonna create a glaze to go on this. I'm not gonna put the glaze on it right now. I'm gonna add a little bit to it. Yeah, we just gonna add a little bit of this glaze in the pan, because let's get these onions and stuff out of here first and put that over it. Bell peppers and onions. I'm gonna bake this on 450, covered up though, because you want it to be nice and tender. So you just want to cook it until it's done. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but just cook it till it's done. And I'm gonna make some white rice and some broccoli to go with this. And then we just gonna, so that it'll cook in this teriyaki glaze so the flavor get in the meat. I know we marinated it, but I still want the flavor to get in the meat. So we're gonna go ahead and add some of this glaze here right on in it. Like that. So that it'll cook in it. And then we're gonna cover this up with the lid. Put it in the 450-degree oven. This last little bit of glaze here, I'm gonna create the glaze on top of the stove to top it when it come out the oven. Alright, so I'll be back when that happens. Alright y'all, so the vent is on over the stove. I can't turn it off, it's turned on by itself. But we're gonna do this glaze. I done took this chicken out the oven. It's done, y'all. It's done. It cooked pretty fast. So now we're just gonna work on the glaze, right? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take that little bit that's in the bowl that I saved, that I told you not to get rid of, and I'll make a little extra because I'm finna pull this out the pan, right? And I'm gonna heat that up to a boil because I want to make sure that ain't nothing contaminating nothing. So I'm gonna heat that up to a boil in that saucepan. All right, y'all. So got my broccoli sitting over here. I'm waiting on it to just steam a little bit. I know it's more water than it needs, but baby, I'm just trying to get it done. All right, so my sauce here is boiling. And I just wanted it to boil for a few minutes to make sure I just cook whatever in there that's in there. Heat it up to temp. Cook it on down. Okay. So gotta make sure my rice done. Just let that do its thing. So now I'm gonna take a little cornstarch and I'm gonna add a little bit to this here. Not too much. So I want the glaze to kind of like thicken, but I don't want it too thick. I'm gonna do it like that. And then I'm just gonna take this here and just pour it right on top. My broccoli need to hurry up. So now we're just gonna take that and just put it right on top. Because I didn't want it to be like a watery sauce, but I didn't want it to be like a real thick sauce because I want this sauce to be able to go on top of the rice like a gravy too, So that's going to be good. Like that right there. That's that there. Alright, so now we're just going, I'm waiting on the broccoli. But this is what we got. You see that there? That's going to be so good. On top of that white rice, baby. Try this recipe though. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like plated up. Alright, y'all. So this is what it looks like. I'll plate it up. Got that sauce on the rice, that teriyaki chicken glazed just right with that side of broccoli. That's gonna be good, y'all. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, and I am out.